Hi, my name's Kim Jones. I'm with Robertson Company, and I've been looking over your application. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're interested in working with us.
Well, I want to work for you guys for many different reasons. You know, I worked for many other companies, and I was just kind of on the lower end of the scale. I just want some new experience.
Can you tell me a little bit about your past experience? And Mark, I'm particularly interested in how that works with you being deaf.
Well, I worked with a couple of deaf people, and both my parents were deaf, and you know, I grew up, you know, just working with different medicines and music and stuff like that, and just kind of interacting with the world around me, and that's kind of like what I did with my job too. You know, I just did a bunch of different stuff.
So, was your deafness a problem in interacting with the people you supported? Also, was it an issue interacting with your supervisors and coworkers?
Well, if I worked with a specific group of people, we kind of worked everything out. It was all right. If we had to do like a big meeting and stuff like that, then I would get an interpreter. But mostly we just kind of, you know, we worked things out. It was fine.
How do you handle meetings and training sessions? How did you make sure that you got the information that you needed?
With the staff?
Training offered by the company. Robertson Company is a fairly small company, but we have training about twice a month, and we ask that our employees come at least once during the month. And I'm wondering how well you would be able to pick up the information from the training.
Well, usually an interpreter comes to the meetings and stuff like that, and we can kind of communicate that way, or if it's something I can read at home or whatever. But if it's a meeting on something specific or an emergency or something like that, then I need an interpreter to make things more clear.
Mark, we're a small private company. Actually, we're funded by a church. And I'm not sure how feasible it would be for us to hire an interpreter on an ongoing basis. They're fairly expensive, aren't they? And it sounds like you would need an interpreter ongoing.
Well, I can set up a meeting with an interpreter and stuff. We can ask about ways to fund and everything like that, ways we can fund an interpreter. I'm sure we can work something out.
Well, I feel like I have to be honest with you. I'm really concerned. I'm having some doubts and thinking that perhaps not being able to speak to your coworkers or here at a meeting is going to be more of a problem than you realize, and I'm not sure that we have the resources to overcome that. I'm a little confused as to even what fund we would get the money for an interpreter out of. I'm starting to see this as maybe something we can't quite overcome, Mark.
Well, I can look around at different things and see who can offer an interpreter, and I can try to work things out, especially for meetings and stuff like that. I can figure something out, or we can try to figure something out and stuff.
Well, you certainly do sound motivated. I'm not sure where to go from here. I'm thinking I'm going to need to check with somebody else to see if we can afford this. Mark, would it be possible for me to call you back, maybe later on today or tomorrow?
Yeah, we can schedule a meeting today or tomorrow, whatever. We can discuss this topic, yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes, thank you.